This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has discussed with His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar, ways to strengthen relations between the two countries, the latest regional developments, and a number of issues of mutual interest. During the meeting, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi welcomed the Emir of Qatar, who was in the country for a short fraternal visit, and stated that the visit reflects the depth of brotherly links between the two countries, which boosts the GCC work towards more cohesive action that addresses the higher national interest of the GCC. The two sides stressed during the meeting the importance of working to strengthen the solidarity and unity of Arabs in the light of the challenges facing the region, and to support all the political and security efforts to maintain the security and stability of Arab countries, promote the development process, and serve the aspirations of their peoples. The Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Charity and Humanitarian Establishment has provided 340 tons in emergency food aid to Yemenis to help alleviate their suffering and improve their humanitarian conditions ahead of the holy month of Ramadan. The emergency aid for Yemen included 135 tons of rice, 135 tons of sugar, and 68 tons of cooking oil, and will be shipped by the sea to deliver them to more than 13,500 beneficiary families as soon as possible. The establishment is working under an umbrella of the Emirati Joint Committee to help Yemen along with other humanitarian agencies, and has come following field surveys in Yemen to assess the requirements of those in need. Officials stated that as a result of the humanitarian efforts, will focus on meeting food and medical needs. Inspection to monitor midday break compliance began on Monday, with the Ministry of Labor dispatched 18 teams across the UAE to ensure laborers are not working outdoors between 12:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. until September 15th. According to reports, the ministry aims to conduct 60,000 field visits to report compliance levels across the nation and 20,000 field visits with educational purposes. The inspection teams will document the violations by filming workers found on duty during the banned timings and reporting the images to a committee, which will take the necessary action against company owners. A fine of 5,000 dirhams per worker, with a maximum fine not exceeding 50,000 dirhams, will be imposed on companies violating the midday break rule, and offenders will also have the classification of their companies downgraded by the ministry. It was added, however, that some companies can secure an exemption from this rule if they are working on emergency projects. Last year, 99.6% of companies across the UAE adhered to the midday rule, with the statistics based on surprise inspections carried out by the ministry to almost 80,000 facilities. This is the 11th consecutive year where the ministry has imposed a midday break during peak summer hours, protecting workers from the risks of working under direct sunlight. The Emirates Green Building Council, Emirates GBC, has launched the technical guidelines for retrofitting existing buildings to serve as a guide for UAE industry professionals and building end users. The guidelines have been created in conformance with the UAE Sustainability Agenda as part of its National Agenda 2021 and in line with local sustainable strategies such as the Dubai Integrated Energy Strategy and Abu Dhabi Vision 2030. Compiled by Emirates GBC, which is an independent forum aimed at conserving the environment by strengthening and promoting green building practices, the guide was written by volunteer Emirates GBC members and stakeholders, with the endorsement of the Ministry of Public Works and the Dubai Supreme Council of Energy. The technical guidelines cover current processes, technologies, local and regional standards in place to successfully and efficiently retrofit existing buildings in the country. They also provide an organized collection of economically viable methods that will equip existing building owners in the UAE with the necessary tools to achieve sustainable and comfortable buildings, as well as specific processes that can be implemented to improve a building's performance, save money, and prevent further pollution of the environment.
About 2 years ago, we identified, what's needed or what are the barriers for retrofitting existing buildings within the UAE to make them more energy efficient and more sustainable. One of the barriers we identified was the capacity within the industry, the capacity and the awareness. So, with that strategic decision in mind, we then got to work with producing this document, which is targeted at building the capacity within the industry, from facility managers, building owners, the energy auditors, those doing energy efficient retrofits. We culminated at a point now where we've produced a document which we feel is right in line with the UAE national vision and agenda for the Vision 2021 for the UAE to be transition to a green economy through sustainable development. We think this is going to be a tool that will definitely help in achieving that.
So we started in the first phase as a priority to public building, which basically consume 10% of the overall consumption. Then the second phase will be to private sectors, so we can reach the target of 30,000 buildings by 2030. And such guideline, I think, will be considered part of an enabler for the consumer to do retrofit and for the consumer to operate their building more efficiently.
The Ministry of Public Work has also participated in reviewing the retrofit technical guideline in order to ensure that it fulfills the requirements. This guideline does not only provide guidelines as of the construction, maintenance, and the design. It also provides its kind of awareness that would help in putting the UAE in a upper step towards sustainability in the region. It's really important to ensure that we don't jeopardize the natural resources while improving or introducing sustainability or new techniques. So we have to consider both. In addition to, there is definitely a financial side of it. In the beginning, yes, it's a big investment, but in the long run, it's worth it, and it would make savings in the long run financially.
The Roads and Transport Authority has announced that paid parking hours will change in the evening during the month of Ramadan across most parts of the city, operating from 7 p.m. until midnight. There will, however, be exemptions to these timings in special zones, including Dera Fish Market, Dubai Media City, Dubai Internet City, and Knowledge Village, which will remain the same. Additionally, it was announced that working hours at the RTA customer service centers and vehicle testing facilities will also change for the month, while public transport will also operate under a new timetable. The RTA's customer service centers at Al Ramul, Al Barsha, Dera, and Karama will operate from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Al Tuwar, Al Manara, and Al Awir, they will remain open between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. The JBIS Center will work from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. All vehicle testing centers will operate in split shifts from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Looking to public transport, and changes to the timing for buses will come into effect from June 18th to July 17th. The urban routes at Gold Souk and Al Ghubeiba stations will operate between 5 a.m. and 12 midnight. Routes to and from Al Qusais, Satwa, Al Quoz Industrial, and Jebel Ali stations will operate between 5:40 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. and all other stations from 5 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. except for route CO1, which will continue to operate around the clock. Intercity routes will continue to operate unchanged. The Dubai Metro, Dubai Tram, and feeder buses will also continue to operate with no changes to the timings. The water bus at Dubai Creek and Dubai Marina will operate from 12 noon to 12 midnight from Saturday to Thursday. On Friday and public holidays, the service will start at 2 p.m. and continue till 1 a.m. The water taxi service at the Marina station will run from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Al Ghubaiba station from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and at the Palm area from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Dubai ferry at Al Ghubaiba station will operate at 11 a.m. and continue up to 6:30 p.m. in their journey to Marina Station. And finally, in the bulletin, Majid Al Futtaim, in collaboration with the UAE Red Crescent Society, has launched its annual Make a Difference This Ramadan initiative. At a colorful gathering of celebrities and a host of entertainment activities in Dubai, the representatives of Majid Al Futtaim said that the Make a Difference campaign was kick-started 9 years ago, and after witnessing its success annually, the company decided to extend its reach this year by offering collection points at 17 shopping malls throughout the MENA region. Talking about the importance of the company's partnership with the UAE Red Crescent Society, the official said that the aim of the program is to encourage visitors to donate funds, clothes, books, food, and mobile phones to regional families in need. Giving more details, the company representative said that the group's other businesses are also participating in the campaign of giving this year, with Carrefour locations across the region featuring donation points and offering significant reductions on essential items. Explaining its association with the company, the manager of the UAE's Red Crescent said that over the last 3 years, it received more than 5 million dirhams in charity donations from the group, and 2015 is all set to be the widest campaign to date. The launch of the Ramadan initiative witnessed the generous support of the famous Emirati celebrity Faiz Saeed, also known as the ambassador of tunes.
This year we tried to present the whole thing in a different way. We are participating with 17 shopping malls. Last year we were like 13. So it's growing. The collection points are growing. This year we participated also as a Majid Al Futtaim group, not only shopping malls. So you will find Carrefour with us, you will find Magic Planet and Vox Cinemas and Ski Dubai. So all these businesses are supporting the initiative. So this year it's totally different. We're expecting more. Plus we've invited again the celebrity Faiz Saeed, who is like one of the top singers in the region.
We have this fundraising in all the hotel malls in Dubai to collect money. Anything is coming for the people, donation like books, clothes, any material. We take it. If the good thing, we can. People not good, we are selling, and the money going to Sadaqah. But Red Crescent not inside, also outside. During Ramadan, our budget is 22 million dirhams inside, for the people, for the iftar, for the zakat, also we give them carbon. We sold it from Carrefour to give the people who's the needy people. Each carbon is 500 dirhams to buy food good to Ramadan. Inside we have the tents, more 128 tents for iftar, Saim iftar. In Dubai we have 4 big tents, 1,500. What you have in the Crescent market and the vegetable market. Another was in the Rashidiyah, theater in the western, and also the San Sheikh Ali bin Saeed. You make 3 big tents, one in Nad Shiba Mosque, one in Warga Mosque, and one other in the Allies Airport Al Maktoum for 1,500 people to get iftar. Most all 70,000 food we give him in a month in Dubai only. We have also dressing for Eid, give him zakat al-mal, zakat al-fitr, and give him the carbon for this in Dubai.